This episode is brought to you by our friends at Hover, the easiest way to buy domain names and do more with them. Get 10% off today by visiting hover.com/gadgettv.
Hi, this is Andrew Moore-Crispin for Gadget TV on Butterscotch.com, and today we're taking a look at the Belkin Leather Folio case for iPad. You can get this device for about $60. And what it is, it's a nice protective case for your iPad. We have a quick look on the back here. You can see that the elastic closure is actually nestled into this little channel here. I thought that was kind of a nice touch. So if we pull that elastic strap out, wrap it around the outside here, you can see that our iPad is kind of nestled in here and nice and well protected when it's closed. Now the screen is obviously exposed when it's open, otherwise you wouldn't be able to use it. So you can see you have full access to your iPad. You can use it just as you normally would. There is now a lip on the edge, so if you're a big fan of the edge-to-edge glass feeling of the iPad, you might want to look elsewhere for a case. I like this one because it gives us access to all of the various ports. So on the bottom here you can see the 30-pin charger, the speaker grill here. We also have the orientation lock, and the volume rocker is actually in behind this little panel here. You also see that we have the headphone jack as well as the microphone port here, and there's also access to the power button, which is similarly covered. Now it does make it a little bit more difficult to type in portrait mode. So, for example, I mean, it's difficult to type in portrait mode on the iPad at the best of times, but this just kind of adds a little bit more around the outside that you have to overcome. You can close it like this and use it pretty much like you would an iPad outside of a case. Now, one thing we would really like to see is some kind of, so we're using a stand in the back here that we always use on Gadget TV, and that actually props the iPad up. Otherwise, though, it would just be kind of sitting flat like this, really not ideal. Much rather would have seen something like Apple's official case, which actually has some accordion folding on the outside flap that allows you to actually prop the iPad up into in landscape mode, so that you can type it a little bit more comfortably. So that's a quick look at the Belkin Leather Folio for iPad. For Gadget TV, I'm Andrew Moore-Crispin. For more sweet stuff, visit Butterscotch.com.
This episode is brought to you by our friends at Hover, the easiest way to buy domain names and do more with them. Get 10% off today by visiting hover.com/gadgettv.